Hello everyone, welcome to the Life of Moody. Today, I know the reason I'm making this video today is because I know a lot of people out there are like, I want to stay lean, I can't afford it. You know how expensive food can be. You know, everybody wants to go out and go spend $7 at McDonald's or $6 at Taco Bell, but you know it's not good for you. So you're then, you go to the store, especially like Whole Foods or, some more of these higher end grocery stores, you're gonna go there and you're gonna spend $3 an apple, maybe $6 a pound for chicken and things like that. But luckily in our area, there's local markets here where we're able to go and get affordable food. And I just want to show you, so like, for instance, my diet, it's mostly vegetables and meat. Now, lean meat is the primary goal here, so the leaner the meat, usually the more expensive it is. But luckily there's one meat out there, and I think we all know what it is, it's chicken. So boneless, skinless chicken breast and boneless, skinless thighs are really like your best bet for like a cheap diet. Like, let's say you got a certain amount of budget and you need to get as much lean meat and get a lean protein in your diet as much as possible. So luckily, at my local market, it was $1.69 a pound for a boneless, skinless chicken breast, and then $1.88 a pound for boneless, skinless thighs. Now, I bought 20 pounds of chicken, so roughly around every 4 ounces, about 20 grams of protein. And for me, I need to intake around 200 to 250 grams of protein to hit my target for the day. We'll go through that a little bit later. But as far as like finding out your target and just hitting your certain amount of protein every day, that's like the most important part for me. That's what keeps me filled and makes everything feel filling. So just for instance, I want to show you, like, it can be done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the receipt here. All this food I bought is around 50 bucks. You can see it's probably around $54, $55 right here, give or take, but still, it's around $50. You can mix and match and do everything, but this is enough food to feed anybody for a week. So let me go through some of the things here. So first thing over here, we got eggs, and I got 2 dozen of them. So with 2 dozen eggs here, this is around $1.88 a dozen. You might be able to find cheaper some places like Aldi's or maybe even Walmart. So you're talking about $3 for 2 dozens. Honestly, if you really wanted to go and get a big bang for your buck, if you ever seen it for like $1 to like $1.50, go buy 3 or 4 dozen. And it's around 6 grams of protein per egg. Now you don't watch out a little bit of the fat and stuff like that, but you can do egg whites, which is about 3.5 grams. Roughly per egg, depending on what size egg you get. But there's a dozen here, so that's about 40 to 50 grams of protein. Give or take, you do some whole eggs in here. But if you did all whole eggs, it's around 80 grams of protein for around $1, $2. So really can't beat it. It's a really great deal, especially if you're trying to stay lean. Now, some other things they had on sale was kale. So I got 2 bunches of kale for $1. A bunch of kale was 50 cents. You make these into kale chips, add to some stews. It's a great, kale is, it's considered one of the superfoods, so it's very healthy for you. Great way of just getting in those micronutrients along, and also just filling with low calories. So it's a great way to get in some more food. And my favorite snack, these are some sweet potatoes. So they were on sale. They were 60, 70 cents a pound. Now they're on the smaller side, but these are one of my favorite, like sweet potato dessert. I'll eat them. I typically just do it dessert wise, but I've had it also, maybe it's more a hearty style. But for me, I just bake these, wait till they cook them all the way through, peel off the skin, and then I'll add maybe some stevia, some Splenda, maybe some monk fruit, whatever sweetener of choice you want to use. And I'll throw maybe even a little bit, and I throw a lot of cinnamon, actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of cinnamon. And I maybe throw some chocolate on there if I'm really getting fancy and I really want more of a sweet tooth. And I'll melt that on, into the sweet potato, and it's just delicious. Then I went ahead and got some peppers, like to spice things up in life. They're on sale. I'm gonna use these within a week. Don't be afraid to get the reduced price. 79 cents for serranos, and then cubanos right here, $1.50. Zucchini, $1. Zucchini is great. I mean, if you can cook well, you make it into some like summer squash and just doing the mixtures, you can add some rice to it, some rice and beans, throw some zucchini as well in there, and just it's a great low calorie, anything green, like all your green vegetables you should really go after. Now, avocado is a little bit different. This is more like when I'm doing more higher cardio, I need that potassium in my diet. Also the fats you get out of the avocados, just some of your omega-3s and 6s, they just a little bit more, add more calories, but you just work it in your diet. And as long as if you're eating all grains and lean meats, you won't be able to eat. Like, I was just looking in the back, I have a 2-pound bag of carrots, like little mini carrots. A whole 2-pound bag is 330 calories. So when you're eating vegetables primarily, now I did add some fruit. I'm a banana guy. Occasionally I add an apple. I do get a sweet tooth. That's why I add sweet potatoes. Get some bananas. Bananas, just one of my favorite snacks. They're easy to grab too and take with. And cucumbers are 2 for $1. Went ahead and got us some of those. Make a lot of salads. It's a little bit more refreshing. It's a little bit lighter. And then again, they had some Brussels on sale. So I got a couple pounds of Brussels. You gotta get Brussels for the muscles. So they were, they're like little mini cabbages. That's what I call them. But yeah, you just like boil them, get them nice and soft. I throw a little bit of yogurt butter in there. A little bit. You can do the artificial butter too, but I prefer to use yogurt butter. And then throw a little bit of garlic and some salt and some black pepper, and yeah, that one's really good to eat. Yeah, some more peppers with some bell peppers over here. Get them on sale, $1.79 reduced. Just test them; they're soft. They're gonna be eaten in a couple days anyway, so I'm not really too worried about them going bad. Now, here's the kicker. So this is what 10 pounds of chicken thighs is. Now this is just one bag of chicken. So those are the thighs. Thighs are gonna have a little more fat on them. Then there's a boneless, skinless chicken breast, and here's the other 10 pounds of chicken breast. So that's gonna be primary source of your protein. You can also add some pork tenderloin. It's also a little bit cheaper on the cheaper end. Sometimes you can find it at $2.50 a pound. Usually around $3 to $4 though. Ground sirloin, but that's usually $5 a pound. Some ground turkey, they're around $4 a pound roughly. But for $1.88 a pound, you really can't go wrong. There's nothing, chicken, rice, and beans. You can survive off that diet, but yeah, that's why I throw a little bit of mixture in here. Try to fill in the greens. Try to put as much weight while keeping the calories low, and that's just what keeps me filled throughout the day. You're getting your micronutrients. Still you can balance it out where you don't need it, but just throw in a multivitamin just to make sure you get your nutrition in. But if you look at this right here, if you took this 20 pounds of chicken, divide it over 7 days, you're going to get 230 grams of protein alone from there. Even though the green vegetables have some, and you got your eggs over here on the side for breakfast or whatever meals you want to make. Some things I don't show here, but I've already got a bag of rice, a couple dollars here. You get some oats. You want to mix it with, have some oats. You got a little extra calories to play with. Throw that in. It's really hearty. And honestly, you have a complete setup here for the whole week for dinners, for meal prep. Now, some other things you're gonna be like, this is very boring, but if you keep it simple and keep it easy, you're definitely gonna see results. It's just everybody overthinks it. There's a million different ways to cook chicken. You can chop it up. You can, make it into chicken tacos. You get some low carb flour tortillas. You get the big ones. They're half the calories. You throw 2 of those in. You can work your way into your macros. You have peppers over here. I get lazy sometimes. I just throw this in a pan. I'll show you in a future video. But what I tend to do is if you really either slow cookers, I'll work through some recipes for people that they don't have much time. It's something that you can set up in 5 minutes, throw it in the oven for an hour, and pull it out, and you're good for 5 to 6 meals for the week. So, yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Life of Moody. That's just trying to help you guys out. This is possible here, $50 a week, roughly. You could add some seasoning, throw those in. I'm assuming everybody has salt and pepper at their house, but yeah, it's once you realize what you can get for a certain amount of money. I know before inflation, I'll tell you, before college, I was able to do this for about 35 bucks, $30. So yeah, boneless skinless chicken breast was 99 cents at our market. So it was, you know, this isn't the highest quality of food necessarily, but it's definitely a lot better what you're going to go get from, you know, the convenience store, especially if you're going to go to stop at the gas station just to buy like a hot dog. This is way better for you. And it's also going to promote your goal of getting to live a better, healthy lifestyle. All right. I appreciate it, guys. I hope you guys have a great day and tune into the next video.